Hi again everyone, and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Crash Nitro Kart, part 13, the final part where we're getting the relics. Thank goodness for that. So all I've got now, I don't want to go in there, I don't know where I'm going. I've forgotten the entire layout of the map, which is a really good start, but anyway, this is part 13, where we're getting the rest of the remaining platinums. Well, the rest of the remaining platinums from the hub worlds, might I say. But because there's obviously one in Hyperspaceway, but this time I've actually practiced, so hopefully things will go a little bit better. Because if you watched my last part, I didn't do too well, especially on out of time. Now that was a nightmare trying to get the relic on, as you probably remember. But anyway, here we go with Assembly Lane. Right, this one's a bit weird, because for some reason there's a glitch where one of the crates does not show up. Now, I don't understand exactly why that is, but there's a 1 second crate that just doesn't show up. I mean, I never had that glitch on my version because I had the PAL version. I don't know if it's an NTSC glitch, and wow, I already crashed already. But it's basically just under where you can see the yes and no. There's like a 1 second crate, but it's kind of hidden, which I don't understand why that's happened. It sort of like pops in and out. Because when I first played through the NTSC version of this game, I noticed that there wasn't there was a crate missing, and I like, where's that? Because I did the track about 3 or 4 times in a row, and I just could not find that 1 second crate. So, but it turned out it was a glitch, and one of the crates was not spawning, which I don't understand why that should happen. I mean, that is kind of sad that happens, but. And wow, I did really well on that. I got crushed already. This stage has not changed a lot though, I'm going to say this right off the bat. In Nitro-Fueled, of course it does look a little bit different. Well, it does kind of look better, because obviously it's from a different era of video games, but it's mainly this section here, because there's like multiple paths you can go on now. And there's like a shortcut here, but this is like an anti-gravity section on a pipe, which, to be honest, it's quite an upgrade if you think about it. Because I mean, obviously just driving on some track you can't fall off in this version, but in Nitro-Fueled you can basically just, well, you can drive for the track, you can take boost, ramps. Right, can I get this 1 second crate that's hidden? Yes, I got it, nice. I think I got it anyway. Yes, I think I did. I'll find out on the next lap anyway. And wow, I missed another 1 second crate. I'm not doing too well. I'm just not used to the controls in this game. I think that's the main issue. Although I do remember the relics being really hard to get the first time I played through this anyway, so. Of course, I did play through this game earlier on this year in order to practice for this Let's Play, even though I'm out of practice now because it's been so long since I actually recorded the Let's Play part to this game. Obviously because of the new Crash Team Racing coming out, but. Oh wow, this section looks so incomplete, especially if you're used to the new remaster version of the track. I'll get the 3 second crate first, because then I'm not wasting any time over the finish line. Awesome. Right. And I'm sorry my voice don't sound too good today, because for some reason every time I want to record a video, my throat plays up. Whoa, that was pretty close. I thought I totally screwed that up then. And yes, I got that 1 second crate, nice. Right, this part here. Oh no, 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 no! How did I do that? That was totally stupid of me. Why? How did I miss that crate? Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. I gotta retry. I mean, I could have kept going, but I don't want to risk just getting a gold, because then I've got to wait for all loading screens. Although probably knowing me, I'm only going to get a gold first time around anyway. And no, no, in fact, no, I'm not going to restart that because I can simply get that on the next lap. And wow, I jump over a 2 second crate, so I've got to restart anyway. Wow, I am doing absolutely terrible today as well. Here we go, keep the boost up. Now, so long as I get that shortcut, which I did. Oh, I didn't again. I mean, that shortcut is really tricky. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think that's pretty much the hardest part of this entire race, if you come to think of it, because getting the jumps in this game is so temperamental and annoying. Yes, at least I got that hard 1 second crate I missed before, so I suppose that's at least one good thing. Right, can I not get crushed this time? That's the question. Yes. Right, that saved me some time. Awesome. And I've always found these stages to look really cool. You know, I like the transparent flooring and the reflective flooring or whatever it is in Nitro Kart. I've always been a fan of that. I mean, that's always been really cool to me as a kid, so I thought, why not? I kind of missed that in the new CTR, thinking about it, but because obviously the floors are now opaque, like they are in a normal CTR track. And well, I thought I missed that then. Yes, I got that 1 second crate. Now, I don't understand why that 1 second crate's invisible. I mean, why are all these games so glitchy? I think the main thing really for time trials is keeping the momentum going, because if you go really slow, even though you get all the crates, you're still not going to get the relic, although getting all the crates is really key if you come to think of it. Right, I want to get the crate around here first. Yep. Right, I slowed down far too much, more than I needed to then, because I thought that the crate was closer than it was. Great. Awesome. Right, all I've got to do now is just get all the rest of the crates on the lap, which is only 13 to go, so hopefully that should be pretty easy. Yes. Oh yes, nice. Right, I thought I was not going to get them, because just jumping in this game seems really hit and miss, so you keep thinking that you're going to actually miss crates, even though you're probably not. And wow, this is so... And I got crushed. I got to like jump onto that other section of track right there. I mean, it's quite complicated when you come to think of it. And you know, I get that thing in my brain where I don't know if I'm playing Engine Labs or Tiny Arena, because it's like that's what this track seems to be based off of. And what did I get? Come on, please be platinum. Yes, awesome, right. Wow, it's almost as though I didn't need the extra time thing, so maybe I could have got it on the next run, but or the time bonus. But wow, I actually managed to get the platinum first time. Which, I mean, I know it took multiple attempts, but I can't really complain because I still managed to get the platinum. So, and my fastest time's 1:37, so I'm not exactly too slow, because I remember spending ages trying to get the fastest time possible in all these stages back in 2017, I think. So yeah, I actually managed to get the Platinum Relic first time, which really surprised me. Now, I don't know how well Android Alley's going to go, but there are quite a few things I want to talk about that stage, so it's actually pretty cool that we're going to do that stage next. So here we go, Android Alley, which has always like been one of my favourite tracks in Crash Nitro Kart. And we're just going to keep playing as Crash, because obviously I want a balanced character. Because balanced characters seem to do the best for me, even though in Nitro-Fueled the stats seem to be messed up. You know, the on-display stats and the real stats. Something that Beanox really needs to fix, as some people have pointed out. So here we go, Android Alley. And wow, this stage looks so different in Nitro-Fueled. Because basically it's like in this city at night, in this version. But in Nitro-Fueled, it's sort of like got a Ratchet and Clank vibe to it, which is always like really cool. And obviously all this section here is, well, this section here is the same, but basically this part from here, which goes anti-gravity, has been replaced with like a spiral section of track, which, well, it sort of like goes around, but it's not exactly any shorter, so it still works. So I'm kind of glad that Beanox have decided to do that to this track. And what the hell? Right, I don't have a clue what happened there. That was weird. I don't understand why I fell through the track. But wow, this track looks so different. So different in Nitro-Fueled and this version. Not just a bit different, a lot different. And also these robot things here, these androids, or whatever they are now replaced by the scrubbing Bubbletrons, which is kind of cool that they did that, because I mean they have left some Crash-esque stuff on the track. And also another thing that can throw me off, which I've learnt as well, is that the train patterns are different in this version. So I suppose if you're used to the remaster, you're going to have a hard time sort of like trying to get all this right. You know, if you're using the timing for the trains, you're going to mess up. And wow, it actually amazes me how different this track looks. But it seems to me like this anti-gravity section sort of like doesn't make any sense if you come to think of it, because and obviously I can't take the shortcut on the next lap. There's obviously crates I need to get. So I know I'm talking a bit out of sync, but my commentary is not going to be high quality when I've got to focus well, and wow, that was messed up again. Right, I've got one more lap to get that crate. I know I can do it on the next lap. All I've got to really do is put a mind to it. And also this section of the track too is now wider, because obviously they've taken out the anti-gravity, but still, you can still climb up the walls, so that's pretty cool. In fact, I kind of like that they made it wider, because then it sort of like gives you a little bit more wiggle room, especially if you're racing online. Just racing online on certain tracks that are tight. Like, I mean, Papu's Pyramid is a good example. You don't seem to have a lot of room for other players. And yes, I managed to get that 3-second crate, so that's good. So I'm kind of happy that they made this track a bit wider. Right, there's that one more 3-second crate to go. I know I can get this, so all I've really got to do is try and get the jump right. Yes! Awesome, right. Is it fast enough for a platinum? I'm sure it's 2:15 or 2:05 or something like that. Yes! Nice! So that's another platinum. That's 2 in a row. And the thing is, this stage only took me 1 attempt. I didn't even have to restart, I don't think. So, nearly a whole 10 seconds faster. Like, wow, how did I even do that? That's incredible. Right, I'm doing a lot better on this part than I was in the other part. Well, the last part, definitely. I mean, the last part was too overly long. I mean, I could have edited it a lot better, but... or I could have done a post-commentary or something like that, because the Relics and Fenomena have always been the hardest for me. If you kind of get where I'm coming from on that. But anyway, that's it. One more relic to go. Well, technically 2. But there's 1 more to go for this part, and then we can do the gem cups. So, anyway, we're now going to go to Electron Avenue. Now, this one is going to be interesting, because this track does seem to have changed a lot. and hopefully I'll do as well on this. I know there's some tricky crate jumps in this one, but hopefully it'll go quite well. And speaking of that, I actually need to do a Let's Play part on some Crash Nitro Kart tracks. Or just a separate video on some Crash Nitro Kart tracks, I'm not too sure. But anyway, here we go, Electron Avenue. At first glance, this stage doesn't look too overly different. But, I mean, I kind of like what they've done with this section here. How it's like enclosed, and wow, I messed up the whole thing with the boosts. I don't understand what the hell that was about. But basically this whole section here has been changed, because obviously they've taken out the anti-gravity. But it still makes sense if you kind of get me. In fact, if you come to think of it, Electron Avenue is actually longer now than it was in this version. And also, as you see, it sort of like looks like it's in kind of space, in a way, in this version. Whereas in the remaster, it's sort of like got this like nightclub highway look to it. And I missed a crate already, but not to worry because I can always go back and get that on the next lap. But it's sort of like, as I say, the track just looks entirely different. And I mean, all the purples and pinks and stuff in the new version does look really pretty. And that's another thing as well, this boost path starts on the left in the remaster version, whereas in this version it starts off on the right, so you've got to sort of like know at the start on the exact opposites. I mean, they can't exactly get all the parameters right, but I mean, every detail, I mean, come on, they can't exactly get everything accurate. But yes, I managed to get the crate. Oh, it was this crate that I struggled on last time, if I remember correctly. Yes, so I think I've come to realise now that you don't have to jump. And wow, this seems so different. I mean, here, especially, it's like the track just disappears, especially if you're used to the new remaster version, but like the track vanishes and it goes into this like completely different section altogether. In fact, the track seems way shorter. I mean, wow, I mean, I'm already nearly at the end of the stage already, so to be honest, I much prefer the remaster version of this track. That's one of the tracks I definitely do prefer in Nitro-Fueled, without a doubt. Not just for the aesthetics, but like for the whole track itself. As I've just said, it's a lot longer in the remaster version as well. Oh no, I messed up there. But you know what? I'm not going to let it put me off. I'm going to keep... In fact, no, I'm actually going to start again because I want to get all the crates. Because I know if I don't get all the crates on these tracks, I am not going to get the Relic. Alright, so here we are back to where I was before. So hopefully this time I'm not actually going to mess up. Hey, I got a 2-second crate, that's a good start. Now all I've really got to do is just try to get one of these crates here, yes! So, I mean, I didn't really have to restart if you come to think of it, because there's only 2 crates anyway. So I probably just wasted my time doing that, but I'm not going to say that I did, for the simple reason this lap is already going much quicker than the last one. And wow, I missed 2 crates there, but I can always get them in the next lap. All I've really got to do is try to remember to get them. So, I mean, so far this is going really well. It's probably because I love Electron Avenue, even though once again I do prefer the new version of this track. I mean, it does look a lot more pretty, although I do like the yellow and blue aesthetics in this track, I'm not going to lie. In fact, I probably prefer it to the pinks and the purples. But I kind of like the nightclub, crash-free, nighttime highway look in the remaster version as well. And I don't know if you've seen my video on this, but I can manage to get 3 laps of Sacred Flame on this track in a row. I think my fastest time on this is Nitro-Fueled, is about 3 minutes and 20 seconds, which I consider a good time because I used the balanced character, because balanced and intermediate characters for me, well, acceleration and balanced characters. Oh no, I missed the jump up altogether. But hey, at least I didn't exactly lose much time there. And my best, anyway, balanced and acceleration class, I'm not a fan of. Well, turning class, handling class, to me, is pretty good. I'm going to say that, but speed class is a definite no. I'm not a fan of speed class at all. In fact, to me, speed class is pretty terrible, I'm not going to lie. And wow, I hit that fence. I mean, I could have avoided that if I used the brakes. Yeah, I did not. So I just need to get 6 more crates, if I can find where they all are. And I know I'm going to get got, but hey, at least I got all the crates, so let's see if I'm fast enough for this platinum. Oh no. Oh, what? Hey up! I don't know if you just saw that, but I sort of like just went and spawned over the finish line, and I've only just got the platinum. I did not expect that at all. Wow. Now, I don't know if that reaction was too great because my commentary is not 100% today. But wow, I got the platinum first time on this track as well. And wow, I don't know if you just saw that, but I sort of like just went and spawned across the finish line and fell off. I thought I'd totally screwed up. But wow, I'm actually kind of glad that happened because that was one heck of an epic finish. I'm not exactly complaining about that at all. Wow. Oh my god, that was hilarious. What the heck of an ending. I mean, here we go, we're going to go into Velo Citadel anyway, because now that is all the platinum relics. I don't know if you just heard a buzz sound, but my phone is on low battery because I'm one of these people who lets my phone like run down to 5% before I decide to charge it. In fact, quite a lot of the time, it just dies. Because I am so terrible. But anyway, here we're going to go into sort of like the Gemstone Valley of Crash Nitro Kart. I can't remember what it's called. Velo's Vault, that's it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go in here. And we're going to quickly save our progress. Because, I mean, I keep forgetting to save in this game because it does not have autosave. So, that's one thing I really need to do. But hey, at least I'm glad that this actually went a lot better than my last part. So anyway, here we are in Velo's Vault. So of course we have the purple gem cup.
A gem cup is a series of races where you're awarded points for each race. If you have the most points at the end of the cup, you will win a gem.
Well, I wanted to show that in my next part, but never mind. So we have purple, blue, green and red gem, and then we also have Hyperspaceway, which unlocks at the end, similar to how Turbo Tracks does. And Clyde Coliseum, and what? Crash is not in the kart?
You do not have enough relics to race on this track.
Enough relics? I thought it was gems. So of course it's missing script then, so anyway, this will be in the next part. I think I'll do red and green, because these gem cups are quite short and I don't want to make the part too short. But anyway, well, we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but anyway everyone, thank you so much for watching. Me get the rest of the platinum relics, apart from one, which will be in a few parts in the future. But so thank you so much for watching me get all the platinum relics in the Teknee world, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed watching this part, and I will indeed see you all in part 14, where we start doing some gem cups.